Let's answer some questions.
Okay. This is Jessica, who says, my husband and I are a young couple in our 20s. We love to dance. Is it wrong for us to go out to a nightclub if we're God-loving Christians?
I see no reason. The Bible talks about dancing. Then shall the maidens rejoice in the dance. I mean, that's biblical. You know, they danced before the Lord. David danced before the Lord. There's something about people that want to be exuberant and express it. I don't know about the nightclub environment. I don't know what they're doing, or they're smoking and drinking and having some raucous music. I don't know what scene you're in, but the idea that you're dancing and dancing before the Lord out of joy, I see there's nothing wrong with that. We're supposed to be happy. All right?
Okay. This is Angela, who says, my 8-year-old son has been mouthing off to me and his teachers. I've disciplined him. Yes, I've spanked him, but it doesn't faze him. What do you think I should do?
Will give the harsh, you know, there was, I don't know if he's small enough, but one of the most effective ways of getting a kid to shut up is to put him in a cold shower. I mean, you know, shower doesn't hurt him.
No. It doesn't hurt.
But it shocks them.
The problem with that, though, with this is when he mouths off, I mean, you got to get him from the place he mouthed off to the shower. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, how do you do that in an effective way? I was thinking a good bar of soap, maybe. I did that with my kids.
Bars of soap, wash their mouth out, and all that stuff. I just think that what you really needs to do is to find the Lord. He needs to get God in control of his life. I don't know where he got that, but it's a rebellious thing, and you know, the rebellion will leave, but you can't let him get away with it. So he's just testing you to see if he can get away with this. And if you don't let him, of course, you know, some men come along and, you know.
But you gotta, yeah. Where does he hear that? Like, where does that come from?
It comes from within him. I got a little dog. I gave my wife a little dog. Little dog doesn't like what she says. So the little dog starts barking at her.
Really?
And he comes to me and starts barking at me, and I raise my hand back. I said, you do it to me, and I'm going to smack your face. And all of a sudden, the little dog runs away. It doesn't mouth off anymore. Yes, sir. I mean, yeah. But it's rebellion. And it's the form of rebellion. And they'll grow out of it, but you can love them through it. But I think firm discipline is the way to go. But, you know, firm discipline, but not brutality. What's next?
This is Erica, who says, why does God bless certain women with pregnancy? Meanwhile, I've waited for years, suffered through miscarriages, trusted God, and nothing.
You know, I don't have an answer to that. My wife and I were just blessed with children. We had a boy, we had a girl, we had a boy, we had a girl. I used to joke, all we had to do is shake hands and she'd get pregnant. But, I mean, I don't know.
It's a very painful thing for people when they want a child so badly and they can't have one.
And, you know, sometimes people adopt a child, and when they relax, they've got a child. The next thing you know, they get pregnant. So think of adoption. One last question.
This is Jonathan, who asks, I've recently been diagnosed with a chemical imbalance and post-traumatic stress disorder. How can I know for sure that the Lord is speaking to me when I question my own mind and thoughts?
Well, your own mind. You've been diagnosed. As a doctor that told you that. And chemical imbalance. That's what causes some of these things. I think the fact that you've got a doctor that's treating what amounts to, what do they call it, bipolar. They've got all these names. It used to be schizophrenia, now it's bipolar. But when you have these things, the chemicals in your brain, your synapses don't take place. So if you could get a Christian psychiatrist who understands the chemistry and can work with you on that, and then it's nutrition, vitamins, exercise, the standard stuff will help you come out of that.
But he wants to know, how does he know the Lord's speaking? You know, he's not trusting his own mind.
Don't, if you think you're hearing voices and stuff, I mean, just realize that you've got a psychotic problem, and you don't need to be thinking you're hearing from God or hearing from the devil or hearing from anybody. Just do your thing. You do your thing and use objective standards, not subjective and a thing like that, till you get straightened out. All right.
Well, thank you for your question.
Okay.